Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Please Watch Our Podcast. I'm Connor, and with me always is Mitch.
Hello.
We're watching Star Wars Episode 3. And you know the reason we're doing it, 20th anniversary.
Yeah, I think it lapsed a little bit ago,
Yeah, it
but
happened. It was we're off, but like we're doing it because yeah.
we
Um,
love that Star Wars.
yeah. If you guys are wondering, we're both big Star Wars fans. I grew up watching Star Wars. Mitch grew up watching Star Wars. Um, the only Star Wars movie I have not seen is the Last Skywalker,
Yeah.
and I don't think I'm missing out on that much.
Nope.
No, I'm not.
No,
So
it sucked.
I'm good, right?
Yeah, everything about
The
yeah,
prequel, yeah,
no, all the
yeah,
all those movies felt like they were fan films
yeah.
that
Which was your
weren't
favorite one?
made in connection. Return of the Jedi, easy. Give me Ewoks.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me
I really
the
do
green
like,
lightsaber.
I like Empire
Mine.
Strike Back, but like, I don't want to like put the original trilogy on like a
It is on a pedestal though.
yeah, like yeah. I don't want to put them like which one I like more, but I would like Empire Strike Back because it's just
Empire
like
Strikes Back is probably it's my
yeah,
it's my toss up. It's really
yeah,
Empire and Return.
yeah,
I just like Return more.
yeah,
I
yeah.
liked his costume. I like the
Mm-hmm.
lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
I like the story that they're doing.
Yeah,
Empire as a movie, like
yeah,
love it
yeah, yeah.
all
No,
the
and
way
I
through. It's
like
adventure.
yeah, and I need to rewatch the original trilogy because it's so good. Um, but yeah, the prequels. Um, I don't count Rise of Skywalker as a movie in the Star Wars trilogy. The worst one they made is Attack of the Clones because I that's the
Yes.
one I've seen. Like it's so bad. And I'm gonna get to the part that was like the good part in that movie later in the podcast. But bad movie. Best of the prequel films is Revenge of the
Revenge of the
Sith.
Sith.
It's the best one. All the other ones are. Does that mean you should bully a child to be very
What?
sad? Bullying a child, Phantom Menace, they bullied that guy,
Oh
the kid.
yeah.
Yeah, should you do that? No, you shouldn't do that. Should you bully actors who are in a Star Wars movie in general? Nah, but it's been done. But anyways, yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say before we jump into this movie?
Not really. This is um
The best one.
easily the best one in the prequel series.
Yeah. The thing about the prequels is they really emphasize the space opera. And you know about it going into them. Once you watch the prequels, you know about it, but then you're like, "Oh my gosh, the dialogue is something else." You know?
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's when you listen to them talk in this movie, it's painful.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. But like, you know, everything else is good. Like the opening of this movie is fucking awesome. It is probably like best opening in the prequels for sure because it's not it's not two Jedis talking about blah 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hmm.
It is they're flying their little spaceships around and you see these droids that turn into fighter planes.
I love the Vulture droids.
I love they're so cool. Um, right away you get like the chemistry of Hayden Christensen and Ian McGregor. Um, you know, you get on like again, Ian throughout all the prequel movies, Obi-Wan's like fucking hates flying. Me too. And
Really?
I don't like flying. No, not really.
It's not my favorite. I had to get over it. I had
Yeah.
to get over just once I'm in the air, it's not in my hands anymore. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things where like it has to happen.
I don't
So
like
I'm just
the
gonna
taking because I get butterflies so easily, like so fucking easily, and it's just like me sitting in my seat just the whole time when we're taking off. It sucks. But yeah. Uh, anyways, they're trying to get into this ship to get Chancellor Palpatine. Why can't I say his name?
Palpatine.
Palpatine. They get into that ship. A little bit of some hijinks happen. Um, Dooku shows up. Oh, one more thing. You can see the seeds of like the Clone Wars from the opening of this film.
Mm.
'Cause like you can see it. It's really cool when you watch. Like, I need to rewatch the Clone Wars again. I haven't finished it. I think I got to like season 5 and I haven't finished it.
What?
But yeah, I know. You get the sprinkles of what the Clone Wars is about, which is awesome. Anyways, they're finding the thing that sucked about, this movie kinda is that Count Dooku said to Anakin, "You've grown much stronger since the last time we fought." So that means throughout a whole war, Anakin and Count Dooku haven't seen each other for like 5 or so years. It's kind of funny. Anyways,
Yes. Yeah, no,
yeah,
they are
they
yeah.
know nothing, throughout the whole
No,
time.
just hey.
Hey, yeah, oh my God, hey, it's been like 5 years, and it's like, yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, they hardly mention it. It's
yeah,
just like
yeah, it's funny. But yeah, Anakin kills Count Dooku and stuff, and Palpatine's like, do it, do it.
do it.
Again, whenever I get episode 3 meme, I
Do
enjoy.
it.
I enjoy. There are so
Mm,
many of them. You do a little point. Oh,
mm.
do it, do it. Anyways,
I have the power.
uh, hello there, hello there.
Hello there.
Anyways, Count Dooku died. Blah blah blah. Obi-Wan's not dead. They crash this giant spaceship into Coruscant. Kind of cool scene. They're all, Anyways,
Where are we?
they just
Um,
crashed their ship, and Anakin runs to Padme, played by Natalie Portman, and she's like, "You're gonna be a dad."
yes, yeah, you basically just
Yeah, right away.
right away they're like, "Hey, you're a dad now."
You're a dad now. And Anakin's like, "Oh, that's awesome. Let's." He's like, "Oh, cool. I can't see you, Mitch.
Yeah. What?
I
Wait, can you
can't,
not see
I
me?
can't see you. You're so dark.
Sorry.
You're scaring me. You're scaring me, Anakin. Anakin, no, don't go into the dark side." Leans back.
You're scaring
You're
me.
scaring me. Um, but yeah, Padme and so Anakin's a dad now and everything. Um, he goes to talk to Yoda about like, because he's having nightmares about Padme dying, and Yoda's like, "Dude, just let go of everything that belongs to
Dude,
you.
dude.
Just drop
Yoda's
everything."
after seeing Empire Strikes Back again just so recently,
Yeah.
um the fucking Yoda is actually such a like geriatric old crazy fuck in
Yep.
Empire.
Yeah.
And in these movies, he's so boring.
Yeah.
He's so boring. Like I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of like,
I mean,
I,
he's cool when he fights.
yeah,
Like, don't get me wrong. The fight scenes he has are
are
awesome. But
cool.
I liked him as the like insane grandfather. Like
Yeah.
the Oogway. Oogway was
Yeah. Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah. And in this, he's kind of just like, dude, just let go of all your emotions. Don't have any physical bonds, anything, and you'll do fine. Which isn't great advice, but he doesn't know he has a kid or a wife, So he's kind of just like, let everything go, you know? You know? You know. But yeah, basically, then
Hmm.
we find out that then Yoda goes to a
Basically,
Wookiee battle. There's a big battle
yes.
with all the Wookiees. We see Chewbacca, and I pointed, Chewbacca. Um, yeah. And I really stopped paying attention for the majority of this movie until we get a fight with Grievous. And I know a lot of things happened, but it's literally just sitting and talking. You know what I mean?
It is.
And I don't like, what do we have to say about that? It's just like you learn things and you're just kind of like, okay, cool. Um, the difference between this and like the original trilogy is like they'll be talking, but something's happening at the same time. Like they're fighting, um, they're trapped inside a worm, and they have to talk their way out of it, talk about their feelings, talk about all these fucking things that are happening to them. In this, they're calmly sitting down in a brightly lit room, talking about so and so, so and so. Um, and I think Anakin gets put into the council because of the Palpatine's like, join them. And they're like, you don't get to be a master, dude. And Anakin's kind of sulky about that. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you're there. You're like, you are in your early 30s at most, and you get to sit there with like people who've been doing this for a while, you know?
Yeah, no, he's ungrateful.
Hmm.
It,
Very
it,
ungrateful.
like, and they won't grant me the rank of master. Dude, you're on the council.
You are a Jedi Knight, and you're on a council, and you keep your
You're
mouth
on the
shut.
council. And you broke precedent.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't, it wasn't even like a, like, I don't know. It makes, to me, Anakin's like contention with that was a little, like, I get it. Like, I
Hmm.
get
Yeah.
why and how and what.
Hmm.
Like, Palpatine has been feeding him this, like, he needs to be more important and
Yeah.
like he's been feeding his ego.
Yeah.
um and like I get it, like why he would do it, because he's been manipulated into doing it, like
Hmm.
being and acting that way.
Hmm.
But
You know?
it's still like childish to the
Yeah.
point where
Yeah.
it's like, come on, this is my like hero slash villain.
Yeah. Like, it's like, dude, you're literally like, you're in the boardroom. You just don't have the title yet, you know? You're get promoted.
Right, that's the thing.
Fuckers,
It's
yeah.
like literally just wait.
Fucker, you're in the Clone Wars. How many fucking masters have died, you know?
Yeah, well, I imagine it's like essentially like a pope. Like
Yeah.
these guys have to convene, and
Yeah.
there's been a war for the past like 10 years.
Yeah. And I'm not like, this is where it's not written well. And this happens so he become a bad guy. But I'm kind of just like, come on, dude. You know? You should know better. You know? It's kind of just like, again, you are high up in the board right now. You don't have a title, but you're there.
Yes, like you don't have the same like
Yeah.
uh
People think you're the chosen
spending
one.
power or whatever the fuck you want to like a
The
clout. You don't have the clout.
Yeah, you do kind of have clout though, because some
Oh, you
people think
do. You
you're the
get like
chosen
half
one.
clout.
He
Oh
has
yeah,
clout.
yeah.
Yeah. So like, just sit there and you're fine. You're get in
Okay,
there.
well, none of I don't think he knows he's the chosen one, does he?
He's kind of been told he's the chosen one, I feel
Oh
like.
yeah, he
He has,
has.
so
But
he
I
kind of
don't.
has,
That's the thing. I don't know. I
he has
can
that.
I can never remember. I have so many like
Yeah.
fantasy shits running
Yeah.
around through my
Yeah. Yeah.
head that it's like I sometimes literally conflate happenings
Mm-hmm.
like with other sci-fi things, and
Mm-hmm. It can get
it can
fuzzy up
get
there.
it can
Yeah.
get a
Get a little fuzzy. It's
little
fine. Yeah.
fussy.
But yeah, no. I don't like that part. There are parts I really like in this movie, but like the parts I don't like, I don't like. And
Yeah.
it's very, oh, there we go. Thoughts on General Grievous? He kind of showed up in this movie.
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi. He's kind of awesome.
Well, he shows
Um,
up in
no, this is his first appearance.
oh yeah.
And I'm like, fuck yeah. You know what? Why don't you make a creature that has 4 arms and has 4 Jedi lightsabers from Jedis that he killed?
Yeah, no,
Like,
he's
that's sick.
though he is kind of that like I don't know, he was made to fill a role
Hmm.
and they fill that role.
And then he died.
Then he dies. Same thing with like Darth Maul.
Yeah,
I
but the
feel
good thing, hey, he was in the
these
clone.
characters just get tossed off,
Yeah,
and then Clone
yeah,
Wars was really the only thing that came back and was
yeah.
like, hey, these
I think
characters actually have substance.
the Clone Wars really saved the prequel movies.
Well, it gives everything context.
Yeah, because like now you look at Dark Marl and you're like, oh fuck.
He is Sam Witwer did an amazing
Yeah,
job voicing him.
you know, Grievous is kind of just he's also sick, but he just kind of he's a force, a bad force of evil, and he does not care. And he's awesome. I
Yeah.
wish he didn't die right away, but there's no going back. I was gonna send it to you. I took a picture of his like the flames coming out of his eye because he got shot, and I was like, regeneration? Question mark. It looked like it. I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
Anyways, he died. And you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Anakin finds out pretty quick that Palpatine's bad because basically, well, not really actually.
Dude, he is the worst motherfucker ever, and Anakin's actually so fucking dumb.
Yeah. But at
When
least,
there's literal, like, you're hanging out with Satan and he
yeah,
didn't notice.
yeah, yeah. But at least he's like, I'm gonna take you in, and blah 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 blah. And then anyways,
Well, yeah, he's
Anakin,
gonna take him in because that's the whole point.
yeah,
He organized all of the events up until the point where Anakin would have to be taken in by him.
yeah, yeah,
So it's nothing he does ever is
yeah,
genuine kindness.
yeah,
Nothing he does is like he may think he's like he's saying words, but he means none of them.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. Thoughts on Mace Windu as a character? I never
um,
liked him.
buh, buh.
He's a bad at.
Racist,
No,
racist,
no, 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 no,
racist,
no, 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 no,
racist,
no, 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 no,
racist.
no,
The
no.
one black Star Wars character, and he
Fuck.
doesn't like him.
What about Finn? Name
He comes
three.
later.
I was gonna say name three. Never mind. There is
There's
only three.
literally there's three.
Or
There's a
I think there's one
um
in the last movie, but I didn't see it. I think there is.
oh, there's Saw Gerrera now. I mean,
Hey,
um,
hey. Do you know George Lucas is married to a black woman? Did not know that. Good for
I
him. I'm
didn't know
happy
that.
for him. I'm happy for. I love George Lucas. Have you seen the doc? There's like a random documentary, and you just see him. I think it's in Chicago, and you just see him walk by the camera.
Oh yes, I did see
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. That's
They didn't even like he
yeah,
didn't stop. He just was,
yeah. If
huh?
you met George Lucas, if you just showed up in your, if you met him, what would you say to him?
What the fuck were you thinking with midichlorians?
Yeah, yeah.
Genuinely, like it's the stupidest fucking thing.
I would
I hate
say,
it.
oh my goodness, you made my childhood so much more fun. There's the two of us, and
Oh.
you're like, fuck you. That was a dumb thing
Yeah,
you did.
I would have been like, "Are you?" Yeah, I would have shaken his hand and been like, "Yeah, that was amazing. Thank you for beginning all this. I'm
Hmm.
so happy that
Hmm.
you gave us all this. But now I'm gonna yell at you,
Yeah. And then
and
after
you're
you're
just gonna have to
done,
take it for like I'm gonna give myself 15 seconds of yell time, and then you can cut me off after that."
yeah.
Is
And
basically
then
what I tell him.
after the yell time, he turns to me. It's like, what the fuck do you have to say? Thank you. You made my childhood so much fun. I think you're amazing. Oh, I was gonna say amazing. He's okay writer. He's a good writer. Uh, Not really though, because like the idea of Star Wars is very interesting.
Yeah,
Thank you
well,
so much.
you can be I'm a great idea guy, I
Yeah,
think, but that doesn't mean I can always write them down.
yeah,
Like but well, I wouldn't say I'm a great idea guy. I just have a shitload of ideas. Not
yeah,
all of them are good.
no,
Um,
but yeah,
but you can be a
again,
very
yeah, again, I would say thank you so much. Made my childhood more fun. Uh, and yeah, if you guys are wondering my lightsaber cover, it's what color my lightsaber would be. It's green,
mine would be probably green or
a greener lightsaber,
blue. I mean
blue,
not blue, purple.
purple lightsaber. That's kind of sick, actually. Purple lightsaber is pretty sick.
Or an orange one. I like
I was
mine.
I'm in between orange or green, but I think green works for me, and it's my favorite color. But yeah, we're gonna anyways. Anakin tells Samuel L. Jackson that, Palpatine's a bad guy, and Samuel L. Jackson's like, okay, cool. Anakin, you're gonna stay here.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was the right play, but doing that, you're basically saying like, "Hey, you can't do this," so then he's gonna go do that. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Um,
mm, yeah,
but he also couldn't have expected to lose
that badly.
a 4v1
Yeah,
of four Jedi Masters.
yeah,
Also, the fight scene, it's kind of cool, but it pretty sucks.
yep.
It sucks. It
Hey,
sucks. It sucks.
it,
It sucks. He just
yeah,
murders four Jedi Masters in
yeah.
like 3 seconds.
Kit,
And I get it. I
yeah,
get it.
yeah,
He's super powerful. He's the biggest bad.
yeah. But like you're a Jedi Master, you fucking put a lot of
But
hours
there's a
into it.
level of competence that I expect
I'm,
certain operators that have been hyped up to the
yep,
level.
yep, yep. And they fucking suck. The only person who was able to get, like one deflect in is Kit Fresco. And then he died. And that's why I like him.
Yeah, he's my goat.
Yeah, like one hit, dead. I was so fucking pissed. It still upsets me. Everyone else, though, dude, do something. Fucking move. Use the force. Push a chair. Trip him. They're doing
Yeah.
nothing. There is nothing happening. Literally, Mace Windu had to save his own ass. Asks. The fuck. Anyways, big fight happens, and Anakin shows up. And guys, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm on Anakin's side right now. I understand why Miss whatever Samuel Jackson's like. He's gonna. We should just kill him. And Anakin's like, yo, he should go to court. I'm just saying he should go to court, and then we can kill him at court when we have more
Yeah.
people there than just the two of us.
Hmm.
And Mason was like, "No, he's gonna die now." And Anakin's like, "Fuck, I don't want to, I don't want to fucking get involved in this." But like, he should go to court.
Yes. No. There's due process, but to the point of the movie, there is no system.
No,
He is the
he is the
system. So
system.
they have to, that's why he says that's why the lie that they're trying to overthrow the government worked
Yeah,
was he is the government and they did attack him extrajudicially. Like
yeah,
they weren't allowed to do that.
yeah. This podcast is sponsored by Fish Audio, the leader in ultra realistic voice generating. If you are a content creator, storyteller, or just someone who needs professional quality narration, Fish Audio is your new best friend. Their platform offers realistic voice cloning, real-time speech-to-speech conversation, and multi-voice generators, all at half the cost of the competition. You can create new voices on the fly and no training data needed. And yes, it's faster and better sounding than other competitions. Whether you're dubbing videos, narrating stories, or adding voiceovers in different languages, Fish Audio has you covered. Try it for free at Fish Audio and see why it's the best AI tool out there. Head to fishaudio.com and start creating AI-powered videos today. Thank you, Fish Audio, for sponsoring the podcast. Yeah. Order 66 happened. That's such a smart plan. I'm applauding him for that. Really good. You make a clone army, and if you're going through war with, like, if you're a Jedi going through war and these clones, you make relationships with them no matter what.
Yep.
That's a very human
Hmm.
thing to do. Um, damn. And after watching the Clone Wars, it hits more. Especially with Commander Cody when he kills, like, he goes out to kill people. I'm like, fuck, no. Uh, all the other,
I mean, Rex from the Clone Wars doesn't kill people.
but yeah, he wasn't in this movie. If he was in this movie, he would kill people. He'd killing people.
Well, no, he
Because
wouldn't be. We see him. We see him. His chip doesn't work.
okay, might be. But yeah, we see all these nameless Jedi died.
Or no,
Thank
he
goodness,
overpowered the chip.
something
Something.
probably like that.
Rex is that fucking guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, Rex
Um,
is awesome. Cody, I wish if they filmed the Clone Wars first, I feel like Cody wouldn't do it. But anyways, Anyways, we see all these nameless, at this point, nameless Jedis die. Thank fuck for Clone Wars. You really feel something after watching it. You're like, fuck, I remember him.
Yeah, no, literally like Plo Koon dying
Yep.
doesn't matter in the movie at
Yeah, no,
all.
no.
But it matters once you see how much of a fucking G dog he is in the Clone
Yep.
Wars.
Yep.
And he literally, and it saddens because he's risked his life so many
Yeah.
times to save clones
Yep.
under his service in the
Yep.
army. Um, and they just turn around and shoot him in the back.
Yeah. Hey, he
Well, I mean,
also,
in the plane, but
yeah, he also found Ahsoka. So, am I right
Plo
about that?
Koon's my dog.
Yeah. I love, yeah. Yeah.
And he has the coolest fucking mask.
Yep. Yeah. And he's kind of the reason we got the Clone Wars, right? I can't think of the guy who made the director's name. I can't think of it. The guy with the fucking hat, the cowboy hat. Dave something, right? Anyways, he's
Hmm.
kind of the reason we have
Dave
the Clone.
Filoni.
Yeah, he's kind of the reason we have Clone Wars. Again, Emperor Palpatine, good plan. Good plan. Dude, if I was a Jedi, yeah, that would get me. I'm fucked. I'm not making it out of Order 66. I'm not making it out of that. No chance.
Hmm.
No chance.
No, I'm dead.
Would you make it? Yeah, no. I don't. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. It
Depends. I'd
depends
probably
on
actually, I'd actually might be. Um. It depends. I don't know how.
location, I feel like would be
I
a
don't
big
know.
thing.
Location. My actual force abilities, but
Yeah.
everyone else died, so I guess I wouldn't
Yeah.
be any special. I
There's
wouldn't
not
be
like
special.
the number of Jedi's making it out is so few. And half of
Well,
them,
it's
yeah.
like
And
a
like
handful.
and the handful of them who were Jedi, they were Padawans and their masters fucking saved their ass.
Like yeah, in
Yeah. What's the guy's name?
Jedi Survivor, Cal
Yeah.
Kestis.
Yeah. The
Amazing game.
guy from Rebels, his master died. Uh,
Oh yeah.
there's a few of them, but like that's literally like if I was a Padawan, maybe I would make it because of that. But like I doubt it.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd
No, no, no. It's very yeah, yeah. Ahsoka made it out because
I
she's fucking talented, and Anakin trained her.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Anakin. She left. Yeah,
she
yeah,
left before
yeah, yeah. It happened and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, fuck, dude, it fucking sucks. We see Yoda get dizzy because everyone's dying.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's like, "Oh,
Maybe,
my
maybe,
heart."
maybe that's why he went crazy. Honestly, that's probably why he went crazy.
Probably, but that's a little
It's a little dumb.
he should have
Yeah,
been crazy since the start.
agreed. The CGI in this still looks good. Like Yoda looks good in this movie. I know for the second prequel movie, I forget what it's called. The Last Jedi, right? Is that
Mm,
what it's called? Yeah. Okay, anyways. I know they use like a mix of puppet and CGI. CGI in episode 3 looks good.
it's all right.
It's all right. Um, but yeah, Anakin killed some younglings. And all the memes with him killing the younglings are great.
Yeah.
They're all good.
I mean, that kid
Yeah, that kid did.
deserved it.
Yeah, Master
Master
Skywalker.
Skywalker,
There's too
you
many.
fucking call me master, bitch. Ah!
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, if he
Imagine
didn't
if
call him master, he might have.
spared him. Yeah.
Yeah, that probably pissed him
Or
off.
it would be like, or the kid would be like Jedi Knight, and he'd be like, it's fucking Master.
True. Yeah, either way,
Yeah,
he was probably gonna kill him.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to that one kid who saved what's his name, Layla, Naboo, the guy in charge of Naboo. I can't think of his name. Saved his life. That kid saved his life. Yeah, yeah. That would be me. No, I feel like that's how it would probably go out. Wouldn't be bad. Anyways, um, Yoda's kind of just like you can't kill Emperor Palpatine. I have a chance, but Obi-Wan Obi-Wan escapes the clones and everything, and he comes back to find Yoda and everything. There's a small group. of people, and it's kind of shit. Like Empire started. Like you can't there's no going back from what happened. Order 66. So, Um but yeah, Yoda's kind of just like, you gotta kill Anakin because you're not strong enough to kill Palpatine, bitch. Yeah, yeah. And, Obi-Wan's kind of like, I don't want to do that. He's like a brother to me, which I know I've heard the argument. It's like, shouldn't he be like Anakin's father?
Huh?
No. Like some people said that. Like it's kind of like a thing. Like, wouldn't it be more like a father dynamic with them? No. Uh, like Obi-Wan met Anakin when he was 10 and he was still a Padawan. They kind of grew up together. Older brother, younger brother. Obi-Wan definitely taught him some things, but Anakin's kind of crazy. So I don't think it's a brother relationship.
They're mentor mentee,
Yeah.
kind of older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're very clearly like not related. Like they don't have that same bond.
Yeah.
It's like an
Yeah.
adoptive parent with a rebellious teenager.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And Anakin is
you're not my dad.
you're not my dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anakin is a rebellious teenager. Okay, guys. Natalie Portman sucks in this movie, and that really upsets me.
I'm gonna, for the longest time, I thought Natalie Portman was a bad actress
Yeah.
because of these movies.
Yeah.
Because of these movies.
Yeah.
Let's be clear here.
Yeah.
Um, I have since rescinded said opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for the longest time, I genuinely was
Yeah.
under the belief that she was not a good actress.
Yeah. And like
Um, because of these movies.
the only
And that sucks
the only
because
semi
she's
good thing,
incredibly talented.
no, exactly. The only semi good thing about Attack of the Clones is that Natalie Portman was pretty good in it.
That's
Like
true. She shines more in that
she
movie.
has character and she's a good actress and they gave her stuff. In this, she is in her room and being like,
Yeah.
I'm pregos.
Literally, no, the whole contention is just her being like
And
a baby factory.
it's like the last movie, she was fighting a terrifying monster. No
Yeah,
force powers.
she was doing like fucking ninjutsu
She was
shit.
sick. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're making her a pregnant woman. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But like, she is a smart leader. You're
Yeah, no,
freaking
she just stopped being
cool. Like, I don't
like a
know.
badass
Yeah.
princess.
Yeah. Yeah. And it
Um,
really sucks.
yeah, and oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Um, no, that
Yeah.
I literally said, "Oh yeah," had a thought and it's went,
Yeah. Yeah.
"Ew."
Yeah. It really sucks. Like, again, watch the fight scene in Attack of the Clones. Don't watch Attack of the Clones. It's an awful movie.
Yeah, just watch the YouTube clip.
Just watch a YouTube clip and you'll be like, yeah, yeah, she's good in this. Because she is. And like that movie is it's the only time that she's good. Like it's like even like the episode one, she's not great in it, unfortunately. Episode
Oh
two,
no, but she's also a child in
yeah,
that movie.
yeah, yeah. Episode two, you see her act and she's good in it. Really good in it.
Yeah.
Again, Natalie Portman's a great actor and they wasted her in this movie. And that fucking sucks.
Yeah, she was nothing more than a plot device for Anakin's story, and like we know that.
Yeah.
We kind of that's kind of the problem with prequels in general,
Hmm.
is like when you understand the end point,
Yeah.
everything else in the story can then just be rationalized as needing to be happened to get to this point.
Yeah.
So you can just hand wave or do a bunch of shit to just get to the point where you need to go, and then everyone's like, "Oh, well, I guess it makes sense because we know that's how it happened."
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
yeah. Yeah. Also, Obi-Wan knows they're married. He's so chill about it. I
Obi-Wan's the dog.
Yeah, he knows they're married and he's like, I'm not gonna fucking, do shit about it. I don't want He's the kind of person who's like as a Jedi, he's like, I'm not gonna get married because they told me not to, but I'm not gonna give anyone shit for getting married or doing things that are rebellious, you know? Why would I
Mhm.
judge? And that's awesome. Like, okay, yeah, they're married. I'm not gonna tell anyone.
we also see that Obi-Wan isn't above having those connections either.
Yeah.
We see in Clone Wars and
Yeah, yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he's pretty awesome, pretty base. Anyways,
I still think Obi-Wan,
mhm.
and I'll say it right now for everyone on the internet, I still think Obi-Wan and Asajj Ventress should have gotten together.
A
I
little
think
bit.
they
Yeah.
had
They get that chemistry.
I think they had chemistry.
Hmm.
I think it made sense. I think they were remnants of both just like leftovers, kind
Mm.
of like they both just kind of, I don't know, they were always passed over and they were
Yeah,
always
yeah.
not necessarily the strongest, but they were
They're
useful
good.
and
They're
like
yeah, yeah. Like Obi-Wan and it's like they can get out of sticky situation, you know? And sometimes you don't need to be the best. Sometimes you can be good enough.
you don't need to be the best. Well, it depends. When you're trying to murder someone else, it helps being the
Yeah,
best.
yeah. Anyways, yeah, they're making a movie. They're making a show with her in it. So
God, she's so bad. She's so bad, bro.
awesome,
What?
cool. Nothing,
What
nothing.
am I just am I crazy
No,
just because she's bald?
well, no, no. I think she's good.
Just because she's bald? No,
No,
she's badass,
yeah,
bruh.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't worry. No judgment. We don't judge on this podcast.
Fuck you, bro.
We don't judge on this podcast. This is really
We
stupid.
judge a little bit.
We do judge a little bit.
I like
Anyways,
judging people. If you do dumb shit, I will tell you you're doing
yeah,
dumb shit.
yeah. You know it's not base, Mitch.
Racism.
Yeah, and also Obi-Wan taking Padme to a lava planet to see Anakin.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand why he did it, but like,
No, it was probably the only play, but
yeah,
then he made the mistake of just
T-pose, doing a little, oh,
literally just,
hello.
yeah, if he came out with her,
Yeah,
like unarmed,
yeah,
they
yeah,
might have both been able to, but if just the fact that he was watching from a distance pissed off Anakin.
yeah.
Like,
Anakin's going through it right now, team.
Anakin's, he's going
He
through fucking
killed,
something.
he killed. Yeah, honestly, and also Padme. You find out that he killed children, you should leave him.
Eh,
Oh, nah. I mean, if I was Padme, eh,
depends on how you see or
but
like how they would like hand wave the dark side because it's like it's weird. Like,
keep
can
in,
you say they're the same person? Because like if you come back from the dark
mm,
side, because it's
keep
like a
in,
corrupting like a drug.
keep in
So like
mind,
if you think about it more like an addiction, would you hold an addict as responsible for his actions?
keep in mind, this isn't the first time he killed children, the Sand People. He killed the mothers, the fathers, and the children. They're animals, so I slaughtered them like animals.
Yeah, well, they deserved it.
Yeah,
He
but
did
like,
sneak into their camp at night and
it
murder
killed
them
them.
in their sleep.
I love that. I
But
love that movie. Like, I love how you panned the Padme in that
but they
movie,
deserved it.
and she's kind of just like,
Oh.
"Ooh." So
Yeah,
maybe
no. Um
I don't think
I,
she should.
it's
Up to you
really her
though.
fault, man.
She needs to leave him. Like she can't be with him. Anyways, she gives us a real very bad line read saying, "You're breaking my heart."
No, dude, those are that's her best part in the whole movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to disagree with you on that.
Every other line in the movie is delivered with the sincerity of just a wet paper bag.
I'm
But
getting a paycheck.
that line
You're breaking my
or
heart,
like
Anakin.
these lines,
Hmm.
yeah. In this speech, this is the best part.
Okay.
This is where she shines. I also think this is where Hayden Christensen shines.
Okay,
I think
also
he's not, I don't think he had great dialogue either
no.
for
No.
all three movies.
Yeah.
And
This is his best work. I think
I
this is
think
his best
this
movie.
last scene,
Yeah.
this final scene is just really well written.
Yeah, I think Hayden Christensen is a good actor. Good actor. I want him to do more stuff. And, I was excited to see him in Ahsoka. I also don't
That
think
was
they should
cool.
make I don't think they should make TV shows. Like it depends, but they should like Obi-Wan should have been a TV show. Obi-Wan should have been a movie.
I think, yeah, I think
It would have been an easy movie to make.
they need, I don't know what they fucking need. They need to get their head out of their ass and start
Yeah.
making, I don't know, just,
Yeah.
which sounds stupid. And I like all the movies. And if you like the movies, I'm not going to hate you for liking the movies. Let's
Yeah.
get this very clearly.
Hmm.
I'm not, just the new Star Wars
It's kind of like,
have been, they
like
feel
it feels so.
soulless.
Yep. Yep. Like the
They
Book of Boba
feel,
Fett.
yeah, they feel like it's
It's
like
not
a
good.
world builder's
Yeah.
like wet dream where they're like, oh, there's all this cool shit everywhere.
And then it's just kind of
Oh,
like,
and then, but it's just a bunch of people wandering
yeah.
around through cool shit and
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
doing like Acolyte really tried.
It
They
really
tried.
tried.
It didn't hold up, but it was
No,
close.
it was
I
close.
loved, I did like the twist. I liked the villain.
Yeah.
Pretty cool fight scenes.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just need to, I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
I
and
think, yeah.
before it was all surrounding Luke. It was all surrounding Anakin.
Yeah.
And then they tried it again with Rey,
It
which I
didn't really
still think it
work.
should have been Finn.
Yeah, they fumbled.
Um,
They fumbled Finn so bad.
well,
And
I
it's
think
so
it could have been
upsetting.
both of them. I
Yep.
don't think it needed to
Because
be either or.
it didn't need to be one. Because literally you had Finn fighting pretty decently with a lightsaber in The Force Awakens.
Yeah, it would have
He
been pretty
was,
cool.
yeah. Like, and
And a former stormtrooper turned
turned Jedi?
Jedi?
Yeah. It's so cool.
Yeah,
And you like I saw that fight. I'm like, he could be a Jedi. All the
he
fucking po
could.
all
He
the fucking
kept
posters had him the lightsaber. I'm like, let's go.
right.
And I love Ray.
It's
I like Ray
mind-boggling.
too. I love Ray too. But like, make them both
No,
Jedis.
they
Like
should have both been,
maybe
and it
that's
could have,
the
yeah, they,
reason. Like it was probably it could have been like the leading reason why he was able to not be this a stormtrooper anymore because
yeah, dude.
he
Also,
felt something, you know?
they could have had two different like Jedi. Like they
Yep.
didn't need
Yeah. Yeah.
like they could have. You know how Cacao in the games, he's a very unorthodox Jedi. Like he'll use guns, he'll use other
Yeah.
things, in his fighting style. Like I definitely think they could have done an easy live
Yeah.
action like lightsaber one hand, blaster in the other, give it to
Yep.
Finn, and he's like bang, bang, bang,
Yep.
bang, bang, bang,
Ray
and
would
then Rey
have
would be like a traditional
or
Jedi
either traditional
doing
or she
normally.
has the fucking
Or the lightning pike.
the
Yeah.
lightning pipe. It's so the prequels really upset me. They didn't have anything planned out and it really sucks.
The
They had
sequels.
something
The sequels.
sequels didn't have anything planned out and it really
The
sucks.
prequels. The prequels
Just had a plan. Yeah.
to its detriment almost. I think they hyper planned it
Hmm.
and it fell into the trap of um like, oh, logically this is all cohesive.
Yeah.
The story works. Story beats work. Um but they could have gone over it
Yeah.
a little couple more times, just being
Yeah.
like, this dialogue, the themes could be played up a little bit
Hmm.
more here.
Hmm.
Um,
But
but
yeah.
also John Williams
Yeah.
throughout all of them.
Yeah. Amazing.
Um,
Yeah. No, every time I've been getting like TikTok edits of Finn and I'm like, they fumbled. Like whenever I get one, I scream into the air because I'm like, you had something there. Also, make him. You know what, guys? Make him gay. Him and Poe. No,
the fuck?
no.
I mean, they could,
Okay,
but I didn't get that.
you didn't get that.
Like, I
Okay.
didn't get that vibe. I thought it was gonna be him and Ray the whole time. Like they were
You know
flirting
what?
the whole fucking time. Like the whole
Yeah,
first movie, they were like, I was
yeah.
literally like, oh, I'm waiting for them to jump each
And it would
other.
be Jedi. It would be, and they would have a kid, and
Yeah,
then
Jedi on Jedi.
yeah, 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 and then it'd be like, oh, they find out about like how Jedi's weren't allowed to have kids. Like, well, we become stronger when we work together.
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. Yeah, and instead they did fucking Ren, which is
Kylo
kind of
Ren, a man who is canonically, right?
yeah,
Let's be clear, at least 20 years older
yeah,
in the final movie.
yeah.
And yeah, no, it's
You
weird.
know, it's weird. They didn't really plan it out. And I do. You're right though. Finn and yeah, like the first one, there were sparks.
I
Yeah,
was they were waiting. It
yeah,
was mostly like Finn to Ray, I think,
yeah.
more of.
I
I
under.
think
Yeah,
it's the kind of it's the Lucy Maximus,
Mhm.
yes, Lucy Maximus kind of
Yeah.
looks like I'm bouncing my leg.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
yeah, that kind of dynamic of
Hmm.
I know it's they're also just a white British person and
Yeah.
a black dude, but I mean the kind of one-sided
Really, yeah.
pining.
Yeah. Yeah. And Ray and
Yeah.
like Finn really did like Ray. You
Yeah.
know? You know?
I mean,
Yeah. And I feel so bad for the two.
who the fuck wouldn't?
No, I feel so bad for the two leads. Like
Yeah.
they both don't want to work with Star Wars again. And I completely
I
get,
feel so bad for John Boyega because
yep.
like
They,
they were literally him and Ray
yeah.
were the deuteragonists.
Yep,
They
yep,
had the exact same
yep,
amount of screen time.
yep,
First movie, perfect. They should have been there the whole time. Second movie runs around. It's mostly Ray. There's a little, there's more,
yep, yeah,
There's Finn
yep,
still.
yep.
Last movie rolls around.
And then he's gone. And it's so upsetting. Yeah.
He's nowhere to be found.
Yep,
He
yep.
does like a couple of things every now and then.
Yeah. And like Star Wars kind of works with two people. Like you need to have like two two leads, right?
Well,
Like,
it's at least yeah. You have in the original trilogy, it was Han and it
yep,
was or
Luke, him,
Han.
yeah, yeah,
Technically, I
yeah,
rewatched Empire and he's Han Solo, which I hate that.
yeah.
Um,
And Luke.
and
Luke,
Luke,
yeah. And it's
and
that
then
story. And then Obi-Wan,
Obi Wan, Anakin,
Yeah, yeah. Obi-Wan, Anakin, and then the, prequel should have been Finn and Rey, but they
Finn and
fucked it
Rey.
up. And it's so upsetting. And that's why I didn't watch the last one because I'm like, I don't want to do
And
it.
I don't mind like the characterization of Luke in The Last Jedi or
No,
whatever.
no, I think,
It's not my favorite. Like, yeah, he's a bit disrespectful, but
yeah,
at the same time, Yoda did the same shit.
yeah,
He was like batshit crazy,
yeah,
and I think that's kind of what they were going for.
yeah,
And I
and
think Star Wars fans just have a really short fucking memory for their own fucking content.
yeah, and
Um,
yeah, it really sucks. It really sucks. Yeah, a relationship would make sense, and you see it. I should watch.
I could have been fine with no relationship
Yeah,
and them just being friends. I don't mind that.
yeah,
It's just the only one I saw.
yeah, and I did think it would
Like
make
him and
sense.
Rose made
It makes
it was actually
sense.
kind of cute. It was
Yeah, it
kind of
makes sense.
cute,
Yeah, it
but
could
they
be.
set it up in that movie.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I like that part of them. I like that part in the movie, but like, it's just kind of like, oh, let's not. You have a lightsaber. You do a decent job fighting with it for your first fucking time. Let's not make you a Jedi. Oh wait,
right.
we're gonna make you a Jedi in the last movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it kind of said something how it's like they don't really focus on what happens after those movies. Because I don't like,
Hmm.
hmm Thank goodness for the Clone Wars. It really saved the prequels from like being just meh. It made it. I feel like the Clone Wars elevated it a lot. But yeah, the last of this movie is literally just them fighting, a lot of fighting, and it's really cool to watch. But I've seen it multiple times, so I'm just kind of like watching it again. And yeah, not really much of a, it's just kind of a lot of fighting. It's really cool looking. They're in lava. Did that make me scared of lava, more scared of lava growing up? Yeah. Yeah, it
Yeah, well,
did.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, that was scary. Yoda's fighting Palpatine stuff and all that is happening. Uh, doesn't go that well. He lost basically, and Yoda flies away and it's little. He goes out and he goes crazy, kind of. Yeah, yeah. Okay, but yeah, big fight. Um, Anakin gets burnt and shit. He has the high ground, and somehow he fucked it up real bad and gets burnt.
Yes, he gets cut in half, makes him hurt,
Yeah,
and
yeah. You were a
I hate you.
you were a brother to me, Anakin.
That's
Yeah, it's
And
Obi-Wan.
dude,
Yeah,
that line, it
it
works so
works. It
well. Like
works.
I always think it's a little melodramatic, and then
Nah,
I hear it, and it's delivered with like such
because Ian McGregor,
vitriol.
he's a great
Oh,
actor. He's a great actor. I was talking to people because Doctor Who and something's happening. There might be something happening, and someone said
oh,
he would be so good. I'm like, I know he would. He would. I don't think it's gonna happen, but he would be great in it. Um. Anyways, yeah. Um. So Padme's dying. She lost the will to live, which okay, doesn't really make sense. Um. But yeah, the droid comes out there, and I forgot about this completely. But the droid's like, "Yeah, you're having twins." And I'm like, why would she not know about that right away?
yeah.
Like, she should know, but like, she should have been right away. Anakin, we're having twins. And then Anakin would be like, "Oh, wow, cool. I found out twins runs in my family, and I'm very scared. That's scary."
Hmm.
How about you, Mitch? They run in your family?
I do not want twins,
No.
bro, at all.
No, I was told, well, they don't run, they wander in my family. They might just show up. It's on both sides of my family too, but it's like distant cousins, but it's still there. So,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, it wanders. It's not running. It's like a dude. Oh, hey, you're pregnant with twins now. And it's from the father's side of the family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be me. Yeah. And I'm like, and now my reaction, I wouldn't be mad. I would just be like, oh, fuck. I wouldn't say that in my
No,
mind.
I would be.
Fuck. I have twins in my family, and oh my goodness, they're so fun. They're so fun. Uh, yeah,
You
yeah.
ever see those twins who get dressed up together that
Mm-hmm.
look, I hate that.
Yeah, yeah. We do like pink and purple. Pink and purple. Um, they talk so like they talk to each other and their voice, like the frequency of their voice is the same. So it's just like the whole time. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying, and they're like crazy. So sorry to my future wife. If twins,
Yeah.
if twins run,
Dude, I
yeah,
can't.
no, if twins run in her family and they wander in mine, that brings up the likeliness of it happening, and that's terrifying. But still, yeah. But still, though, all this technology in Star Wars, you couldn't detect two babies. Um, and another thing about it being like a space opera, everyone has these like very these Anakin Skywalker, Padme, no, whatever her last name is, you know, and then this baby comes out and Padme's like Luke from the Bible,
Yeah.
Leia. Leia is kind of out there, but Luke. Anyways, she gives birth, she dies. Vader does a little yell. Him suiting up is awesome. It's pretty good. And yeah, Obi-Wan brings, their babies to their places and shit, and all that happens, and movie ends.
Yep.
And then,
Movie ends and the new movies begin,
yeah,
bitches.
yeah, I get, dude, whenever you do like a trilogy and you start at the beginning, I get excited when I end this one because I'm like, let's go, New Hope. You're like, we're gonna get a good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
And the dialogue's completely different.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah, it is.
It's natural.
Yeah, it's so unnatural in this, and it really sucks. But like, hey, there's some parts where you're like, especially when Obi-Wan and Anakin talk to each other, it's not bad. Um,
Hmm.
but like, man, come on. Anyways, that's the movie team.
That's
Um,
what's your review?
my review, this is the best of the prequel trilogy. The dialogue really sucks, unfortunately. Uh, and they really wasted Natalie Portman in this movie. And it fucking sucks. Fighting's awesome. Their prequels brought the lightsaber battles up, and they're really good, especially like between Anakin and Obi-Wan. It's good. But yeah, that's it. Here we go.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a. Hmm. It's a 3.0. It's firm
Yeah,
three.
it's a good three. Yeah, I don't feel like because if you're not a fan of Star Wars, you're not gonna be like I recommend Star Wars Episode Revenge of the Sith. You're not gonna recommend it unless you're a fan of Star Wars.
Yeah,
You would go back to the prequels. You would get them started on A New Hope if they haven't seen Star Wars. You're skipping the prequels altogether. Or because if you do that, they're gonna watch the prequels and be like, this is shit. And then they go to New Hope and they're like, holy fuck. But yeah. Anyways, team, that's the podcast.
we love you.
Oh shit, we have an email. Email us something. I think we might do Doctor Who season 2 or whatever. I think. If not, something different. We might be tired. And we love you.
We do love you.
Bye bye.